Hello and welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. I'm Ivan. In the last episode we set up this shebang. It's for the green barbells, but we don't have the building to build them in, so first things first. And at the end of the last episode we talked about smelting planet, if we want to smelt stuff locally or if we want to ship. And I had a discussion with myself. It got quite heated. There was hair pulling and crying. I even had to sleep on the couch. But eventually, I came to the unanimous decision of making a smelting planet because thinking big is good. And also, having everything on one planet means that if one is not needing stuff, it can go somewhere else instead of just stopping. So I think it is a good decision. And also, in this series, we're going to build a lot bigger than in the previous one. It's going to be a good concept as well, smelting planet. So that's the decision. Hooray. Now, first off, we are going to set up the array completely. Before we do that, this is about this. So deuterium is going to be built on the smelting planet. And the iron we're going to import from the smelting planet. And the purple barbells are going to be made here. And this one is going to import the copper, but it's going to build the two others. So I'm just checking that we have all. This is going to be imported. Good. So let's set up copper. Good. And then we have the let's see, iron and deuterium. Iron there. Then this can move. This might be removed actually. And then deuterium. Good. Let's see. Here we have the fire ice. We already set that, yes. And for this one, we are going to need engines, which are here, and this, which are here, and this is going to be imported, so we have that. I know this is maybe unnecessary, but here we need magnetic coils, and here we need magnetic coils. So let's do a quick count. This is 2, 4, 8, right? Yes. So 8 of these a second need 16 of the squiggly blips a second, and this one is 16 of these need 1, so 16 a second. So we need 32 a second. Oh, that's more than a full belt. But I guess it's correct. This is 32 machines, which means we need 16. And this one, yes. So we need 32. And that, we need to remember that that goes on 2 belts. So we're going to build 2 arrays of these. 32 a second means 16 machines. So 8 and 8. So let's go with that. Let's build them a bit lower. Let's see. Let's align here. Let's align like that. Good. And then we do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's dangerous. Click. So 8 of these are going to produce 16. So maybe we do. Let's see. These need 2 inputs. Oh, and we also need to import magnets. So maybe we put that here. Oh, no, we're going to do an additional tower somewhere, I think. Because that tower can also ship out the ore itself. So this one, let's just set some of the belts to make it more clear what we're doing. If this one goes to this one, then yeah, then we can have. Do we need? We need 2 belts in as well. Yes. So we need to separate a bit. Let's separate one machine like so. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So if this one goes to the closest, let's see where we have to put the belt there. And click. And this one goes here. So this one can go a bit out. Maybe this far, sure. And then it goes here. We didn't set up the belts for this. Let's quickly check what we need. We need motors. And that's 16 a minute. Yes. That means 32 iron. Right. So we need 2 belts of iron in here actually. So I'm going to do a small change to this one. If we go here, that's 15, 16. Destroy. And then all of these rocks, it's hard to move. And then we put one more on the end here. Yeah, that's better. I want it to be clear because that makes it easier to ship in the material. And needing 32 when the belt has a capacity of 31 is also of course a bit awkward. So engine goes closest. That means, or I guess it's motor. As people who follow this series know, that all of these are engines of different colors. Engines, green engines and blue engines, even though none of them are actually engines. So I'm very sorry about that. I hope it's understandable. I believe it should be. So yes, I guess if you're confused at this stage, well, it was time to explain it. So here we go. Now I think we have set up all of the things we need for the actual array. But for the mining planet, we need a bit more stuff. So we need to stop by home planet. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the import station for all of this. And this is iron. We're also going to import some iron up here. So that might go to some of it. And this doesn't have chips, so let's add chips. Do we set this up already? Maybe, sure. So 5,000 should be decent. This, I guess. Let's do 5,000 of each. We can always come back and fix it later. And this one is just going to be supply. So do we... I'm not going to start demanding all of it actually until we can supply it. So between here, I think here is going to be the location of the tower, the import tower. And this one is going to import iron, copper, or maybe iron and magnets, and then copper, because iron ore. And this is going to demand it at some point. And also, we can ship out ore for both of them. So iron and copper ore. We need to power this as well. So let's set a few power poles going on the outside here to make it clear, I guess. And this is titanium. We don't need that for that tower, so that's going to be these stones. Let's fly instead. That's probably a better way to do it. Here we go. So this mining is probably not going to supply everything we need, but it is going to be helpful to have some of it. That was some good miner placement, if I should say so myself. This one is actually decent as well, as long as we get the edge one. Let's just get that. Yeah, like so, and like so. And the copper can go, I think that was aligned. It wasn't, so let's go here instead, and in. And then we go here. And now comes the difficult parts. And that would be connecting the miners. So let's go right. This one, this one, this one. That's 3 out of 5. Then we have these. So 4 out of 5, 5 out of 5. That's amazing. If we manage to power all of these now, we have actually built a mining outpost where everything is working. Hooray! So that's one. And we need some iron as well. Now this project is probably something that will kind of be built now and expanded over time. Does this work? I'm not sure if it does. It does. Wow, impressive. Good. So we have one here. This patch seemed very... Oh, well, good enough. It isn't that important. The patches aren't amazingly huge. If we were playing on, say, infinite resources, I think fitting as many miners as possible would be important. But for now, or with these options, I don't think it matters much. More throughput, faster drain, or vice versa. So this is good. Everything will get mined eventually anyway. So let's go up. How far? That far. Good. And go here. And down. All the way. All the way. This is quite tall. I guess that's quite silly instead of going around. Or actually, it's not silly. It's perfect. Yeah, it's perfect. I like the 3D aspects of this. So we need some power in there as well. This needs power at some point, so might as well place it there. And say there in between these, sure. And I guess 2 and 2 here. Might move those later. And here we go. And let's do one more. Now, the big part of the mining planet is going to be sending ore to it. Slight rotation to hit, I will guess. Good. And I also think one of the ways to set it up would be to not spend all of this time on the mining itself. Probably, maybe just plop it down, make sure everything is covered. Make sure everything is covered, I say, and then this is... That was difficult, I think. Let's say we got one more. Yes. And then, how do we reach that? That's one more. I want all of them. Absolutely all of them. Oh, come on. There we go. This, I think we can turn and move. Let's There, good. Okay. Yeah, the important part isn't necessarily the massive throughput, but hitting all of them. So here we go. We need to do a count, and we need to see where we want it as well. I think we're going to go... we are going to connect here. So that would be... I think that hit. Yes. If it's more than 30, I guess I should have done a separate belt all the way. Let's look at it. So connecting all of them. No, sneaky, hiding, yes. Connected. Then we power them. Let's see. Does this one hit 4? No, doesn't hit this one. 2, that's good. 2 power poles, that is. I don't remember how much mining we actually need for the outpost, but if we build too much, then that's going to be easier later. So building many of these isn't going to hurt in any way. Yeah, this isn't good. So we go here, destroy this. And then we find the line here. Let's see. This is the line. So we drag it the other way. Oh, like so. Out of building range. And then we go this way and connect here. Then we make sure it's connected. Yeah, that. Oh, of course it's fit, because we actually set it up to fit the one tile next to it. So this is good. We should probably do some signs as well. We don't need any of this yet. So we're going to do the upgrades we can. Anything that doesn't need green. Green, yes. Needs green. Why is this grey? Oh, because Mechacore. Okay, so green. Oh, a logistic carrier, engine, and capacity as well. Yes. What about this one? No, green. And green. And then we have this. I think we want one at least. Double research speed, always nice. And then we can set up that, and probably this. That's very expensive and it's going to take a while, but it's nice to have the science running. Good. Now I guess this is enough for now. Maybe we do one more copper. Let's see. One more copper can come here. Let's build this up a bit. That's it. Here. So we can meet without any issues. Let's see here. And we go down and in. And we set the mining. Oh, here or here. I guess we could do both, but I'm just going to plop down one of them because I want to have time to do the going home to base and then heading to the actual planet where we are going to set up the smelting. So I guess it's a smelting planet, not a mining planet. I'm not sure what I called it before, but it is a smelting planet. Here. There we go. And belt. all of them. You can go the other way. This way, yes. Okay, and then we look at them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of them are connected. Good. Is this good as well? Let's use a bit of power for this one. I feel like the silicon is something we need and don't have. But we don't really have the raw materials anyway. There we go, there we go. All of them are running. I think. All of them are rotating at least, so it looks good. And then we go from here and 1. And then we go here, I think. I like that. And we connect. Let's see. We connect. Good. So for now, of course, the tower is full. I wonder if it's possible to use 2 slots in one tower for this. I'm just going to check it. Oh, wait. Up, up. Let's try. So here we have copper, and here we have copper. No, we can't. Okay. Nice to know. Science was done. And good. Then we go. Oh no. Okay, so while we refuel, I'm going to merge this. This isn't going to help throughput right now, but it's going to make the patch last longer. Which I guess has some value as well. Let's see. Here. And there. I guess we could add throughput by dragging this belt all the way. Now, also, at some point we want to add more towers as well. But for this, I think well, I think we're going to pull this to the same. There we go. And then we have power and connect. Works. Work. And then let's see. Let's just do this. We need to remember we need outputs as well. So out of building range, of course. Let's just build it in parallel, and then we go up here and in. Nice, good science as well. This doesn't look very nice. I'm going to bring the belt here. Yeah. Okay. Not going to move the power pole. Too important to move. So now we have almost 3 belts of copper and almost 2 belts of iron, I think. So we don't have to do all of the mining on the smelting planet itself. That's nice. Then we just finish this build, and our power isn't recharging at the speed I wanted to. But while this is building, we can recharge quicker. Like so. How's the power doing? Yeah, power is doing great. This is enough. We were just going home anyway. If we can find... Oh, it's close. It's close. For once, it's very close. So what do we need for the smelting planet? And can we build the tab to release mouse? Click. And can we build the colliders.
Unlock the logistics carrier engine level 4.
Let's see.
It allows the logistics
Tutorial guy
vessel
is
to warp,
talking about
but
warping.
they will consume 2 space
We
warpers
want
back
more
and
than
forth
one
to
stack of
transport
these,
cargo.
maybe 5.
So needs to make sure there
Going
are
to
enough
take a
space
while.
warpers in the interstellar logistics station.
Oh yes, I think the iron for the plates are very low, so I think I'm going to split the belt, if I'm correct, and it looks like I am. Yeah, so you two are out. So we're going to do, it's just going to be a quick belt split. Maybe we don't have to split it, we can just bundle it through. Yeah. So we go here and then up. Yeah, that works. And then we go... I guess we just go over here and then we go down. That's fun. Weaving. And then we connect. So prioritizing the input here, while also not eating. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's just an overflow belt, but that's going to help a lot with this. So time to get some mining materials, or smelting materials, more like. So let's bring all of them. Yes, might as well. We need. What is it? Each of these use 2 inserters, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stacks at least with inserters as well. We have 5, 6, 7. Let's do 8. Then we need a few of these again. 40. Let's do 60, and then we need power, and I think most of it is going to be solar because it's convenient. But if I remember correctly, the planet was really good for wind. Yes, 150% for the wind. For the wind, yes. Epic for the wind. There we go. No, there we go. Let's just fill the rest. Just quickly going through. Just going to get rid of the iron ore I have in my inventory. Oh, and we have research speed. Hooray! There we go. Recycling happening. Good. Checking inventory. We are going to need more than 20 vessels. Other than that, power poles, miners. We don't need oil extractors. Let's keep them. It's just 1 stack, and at some point we're going to need them, and I'm going to forget. So get rid of this. We have the boxes. We have the things. We need these as well, of course, which means we need logistic stations. Good. Research, we aren't going to do research, we aren't going to shoot stuff into space. And 1000 landfill. I think I like the running around with 2 stacks of those. And I think we're fine. Are we fine on power? No, let's bring some more. Here we go. Yeah, that's good. And belts. Oh, belts. 1 smelting array is what, 30 of these, and they are 3 wide, so that's 90 belts ish. So 1 smelting array would be 1 in and out belt, so probably 1 stack. So 1, 2, 2,300. So that's 11 and a half. 12, 13, 14, 15. no longer a half. This is good. We don't need the chemical plants. I'm going to get rid of those. I'm going to get rid of one of those. Yeah. Then we're going to fix the assemblers. We probably don't need those. Do we need these? Probably not, but I'm going to fill the stack. And then we're going to bring wind power. I think it's going to be quite fun to set up the wind power in combination with the solar. So let's go. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. And of course, right as we are flying, we are almost getting seasick here, but it's fine. Get away from the planet. It's pulling at us, and I want to tab and remove this. Good. So now we're going to check out the new planet, and I don't know what it looks like, but I think it's going to be desert. It said arid, and it might have also said desert. Well, but we might have been slightly correct. This is arid desert, yes. So maybe that wasn't such a surprise. So this is a good open area. I'm going to start there. Let's see, at the stone maybe, and below the titanium. Quickly going to put this one for measuring, and a few down. Let's start there. That's just for measuring. We can't see anything though. So I guess above we're going to do some power. And how far to the north are we going to place the wind power? I don't know. I think I'm going to start with the wind and then see how we fit the solar panels between them. I think that's going to be... I was going to say... Oh no. That wasn't what I was planning to do. There we go. And all the way around to there. I don't like this. I want to start here. So this is fine, to quote Catherine of Sky. And then we do the same here. And apparently we do the building counterclockwise here. Not sure if that matters. This looks a bit awkward for the solars between because they're misaligned. If that matters, I don't know. Then we go here. Then we go here, I think. Worst case, we have to tear down one. And here. That is nice. Now let's see how we can do this. Solar panels. Here. Yeah, they do fit too. But it's one of those things we have to place manually, I think. We can't... Let's see. I think this actually works. Let's try. No, it's red. This one is red, so nothing will happen. Okay. So, I think we have to build them quite manually. And let's minus this. Yeah. I don't think that's going to be a thing I do. Because we have the space to not do it like that. Now, if you do this at home, I do think it's a nice idea to do that. because it will fill all the gaps and so on. But yes, time constraints on YouTube. Speaking of time constraints, this episode is, let's see, soon a fitting time. So I'm going to place a few more of these, and then we're going to build the smelting columns as well. Here we go. Here we go. Good. So this planet is going to have a decent amount of power, because it's not bad for solar either. I think it was 109%. It's not as good as 150. It's a windy planet. The wind mines are mining all of the wind very quickly, which gives us power. There we go, 250 left. So how are we looking right now? 105 megawatts. It's great. Now there is a thing with smelting, and that is there is an upgraded furnace, but we can't make it yet. We need an item. We need, let's see. I don't think we can see it. No. Oh yes, we can. It's here. Yes. The unipolar magnet. So later when we get that, I think we're going to prioritize using it for smelters. They cost 4 times the power of a normal one, but they work twice as fast. So it will effectively cost twice the power, but will be half the size. Let's see. So let's start setting up one of these. So we are going to start with iron and copper, and as we have some copper here, we might as well do the copper here. So let's see, let's bring it a few more down, like here. That's good. So that's 15. 30. That's 1. And one of the things, I think Catherine of Sky makes her smelting columns like this. So the the power poles goes between them. I like that way of building. I think it's great. But I think just dragging is a quicker way to place it. So even though it might be a bit, let's see, I'll show you my thoughts. Show, don't tell, makes for a better story. There we go. And this one needs power poles here. So it's going to use 1 row of power poles. The nice thing about that is that this one can power the one below it as well. So we only need power poles every other. So here we have 1 more, and then we can put a belt straight away and put a new row of smelters like so. But this one is going to need power from below. So this way of building a smelting column is going to take 1 more line of height, I guess, to save some width. I think it's every 4 machines they save 1, so like 8 maybe. 8 width instead of 1 more, but 8 width is like 3. No, it's 5. 5 tiles times 8 is 40, while this is around 100. So 50 each line, I guess. So I guess it evens out quite nicely for tile spent and all of that. So do we need to turn any of the belts? No. I think I'm going to make all of them like this. It's going to look very samey, which I'm okay with. Input belt is going to be under. Output belt is going to be over, or everything over as in north. So every time I set up one, it's going to be very quick and easy, and I won't mess up the sorters for input output. I think that's important because if you build a lot and it's squished, it's hard to see when you do a mistake. Oh, I'm just thinking of doing this before the patch when we had to place all of the inserters. Yeah, because this is so convenient. So 15, 30. It's also a very nice way to count. Can't really do too many mistakes with that. I'll probably manage, but still. So here we go. That's that, and here we need the power poles. So that would be here, 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 and here. This is also a very fast way to place the power poles because you align it with the ones above, so you can very clearly see, and it also fits the full thing. Each one of these give power to 4. No, they give power to 5, sorry. 4 on the sides and the one in the middle. So it's 6 power poles each line. And there we go. So the next line is not going to need power poles. Now, dependent on where you build it on the planet, they might misalign. They didn't now, and that makes me quite happy, I must say. And there. So this is a good height. I think I'm going to try to keep this height. How far from the... Yeah, it is a bit hard to measure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a measuring belt. I guess we just need some of them, like here, here. This looks weird. I'm not sure if this is the best way to measure, but I like the location I placed them in. There would be ways to do this better though, so maybe this is not the way. What I should do is measure to see the alignment, and it looks like the alignment is good quite far up from this location as well. At some point they are going to misalign. I think this one is now misaligned, so maybe it's all the way to that edge. Oh, that's nice to build from. I don't mind starting at this location though. So we have the power, we have the power poles. We need to place the sorters for the 2 bottom rows as well here. Good and good. Oh, that is so convenient. Now we have the output on the right and the input on the left. So on this side we are going to need a station. So let's place it there. Then we go here. This one, let's see. Let's go down right away to here. And this one goes down right away as well to here. And the same with this one here. And your copper plates, you have 10 of these. We need to power this like so, and if we connect here, and then we just connect up to that spot. Miner might have an issue with that. But yeah, because when we power this now... Wait. I don't like this. Do I? One input and one output? I was thinking maybe we have the copper ore here as well. No, I think we're going to use separate towers from that. And maybe we build smelters in a different direction or something as well. I don't know. But I do think that there's going to be a lot of shipping involved, and we only have room for... let's align this. We only have room for 10 vessels. So this one is one above. But that doesn't matter much, does it? No, I'm not going to align it. Because the input is below and not above. So here. And this one, we need the copper ore. We need to power it as well. Yes. Good. Things in remote. Let's see, remote demand. Ooh, that's nice. It's draining all of the power. It's charging at 60 megawatts. That's fine though. So what did we decide? Below, right? So we go here and here. There. Then we might as well go here. And yeah, this one. Port occupied. You need to be quite close to it to get the correct output. If you move too far away, I think it just targets the building and the building center. There and there. Is it already done? Is it already smelting? Yes. Nice. And does it go all the way? It's training. Yes. I think it runs out very... No, it has a full output here. And yes, it gets to the very end now. Good, good. So when all of these like fill up, they need a bit of buffer. 5. Okay. So that's that. How much power is that? It's demanding almost everything right now. And yeah, that's going to be fun. Because we aren't really shipping out, and this is just one tower shipping in. And that one tower is probably going to eat 60 megawatts for a long, long time. 45 megawatts. Oh, that wasn't much. So yeah, it's going to need a lot. But when we get to the next science, that's going to be easier. But I'm happy with this. So this is something we're going to set up for iron as well. And we're probably just going to use the measuring belts and find a location with a tiny bit of iron. Not that it matters, really. So maybe we shouldn't look at that at all. Now that I think about it, we should just do... this is nice. Yeah. Yeah, we should just do the smelters where we want them. Yep. So that's what I'm going to do. And for the iron, we need to set up 2. We need one for magnets and one for iron plates. Good, good. So that's what's going to happen next, and that's going to almost complete the array, we needed, I think it was just copper plates, iron plates, and the magnets. So that's going to be good because, and we can warp. This is exciting. I like this. I like the design. I like everything about this. That makes me happy. Yes. Good, good. Good, good. So, it's time to stop for now. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the spaghetti. Bye bye.